dozen is 12 cookies, right?
Here's the Zoom meeting.
So if I'm cooking or making 3 dozen oatmeal, how many oatmeal cookies do I have? I'm going to put an O for oatmeal here. Can you guys see my O?
Yeah.
Okay. So if I have 3 dozen, how many oatmeal do I have? If there's 12 cookies in 1 dozen. But instead of 1, I have 3. So what am I going to do with the 12s here? Because this will be 12, this would be 12, and this would be 12. How'd you do that?
I did 12. I got 12. 2 times 24. And I did 24 plus 12.
So you did 12 plus 12 plus 12. Okay, good. You can absolutely do 12 plus 12 plus 12. Absolutely. Who's drawing on my screen? Or how else can I get 36? What can I do to these 12s here? How many 12s are there?
3.
So what can I do?
Multiply 12 times 3.
Excellent. So I know I have 12 times 3, which is 36, right? So I have 36 oatmeal cookies. How many chocolate chip cookies do how many sugar cookies do I have?
2 dozen.
Guys, who's drawing on the screen?
Not me.
Huh?
Not me.
So we have 36 oatmeal cookies. We have 2 dozen sugar cookies. So I'm going to put an S for sugar. How many sugar cookies do we have?
2 dozen.
Which is how many cookies?
12.
I need whoever's drawing on the screen to stop, please. Because then we cannot go through this. We cannot share this. So sugar cookies is 2 dozen. How many cookies is 2 dozen?
12.
Not 12. 1 dozen is 12. I have 2 dozen. I have 2 dozen. I have 2 12s. How much is 2 12s?
36.
No. That was 3 12s. We had oatmeal, which was 3 12s. Not 14 and 18. 12 plus 12. We have 2 dozen. What's 12 plus 12?
22.
Not 22. If you have, right, 24. So we have 24 sugar cookies. And then she said she has 4 dozen chocolate chip.
4 dozen chocolate
So we'll put a C for chocolate chip. How many chocolate chip does she have? She's got 4 12s.
4 12.
4 12s. So take 12 and multiply it by 4.
16.
12 times 4.
12. 48.
Right. So she has 48 chocolate chip. Okay. So she's going to give away, if I change my color here, she's going to give away 2 dozen oatmeal. So here's our oatmeal. What's 2 dozen less? Guys, who's drawing on the screen? I really, this is actually kind of rude now and disrespectful. Who is drawing on my screen? I've now asked several times.
Good morning.
Hi, Joshua. How are you? I'm good, thank you. Could everybody please put their cameras on for a minute? Who is drawing on the screen, guys? Jalen,
Yes.
who is drawing on my screen? Somebody has to be drawing. Who is it? Nobody's going to admit to it? Jalen, is it you? No? Josh? We're trying to figure out who's drawing on my screen right now.
Okay.
I know you just joined. I'm going to share my screen again. I need you guys to stop being disrespectful and drawing on my screen, or we're going to have to end the Zoom. Is that understood?
Yes.
I'm trying to help you guys here. I'm not trying to... I need you guys to cooperate. Let's try this one more time. So we have... $36 oatmeal, 24 sugar, and 48 chocolate chip. She gives away 2 dozen oatmeal cookies. So if you look at oatmeal, I have to take away 2 dozen. How much is 2 dozen? 1 dozen was 12. How much is 2 dozen? Excellent, 24. So if she takes, so we're going to take the 24 from 36. So if I take 36 and I minus 24, what am I left with? 6 minus 4 is 2. 3 minus 2 is 12. So I'm only left with
12.
Goodness gracious. I'm left here with 12 cookies. Okay, she gives away 1.5 dozen sugar cookies. So if I know that a dozen is 12, how much is half a dozen? It's half of 12.
6.
Okay, so half of 12 is 6, right? Okay, so she gives away 1.5 dozen. How many cookies is 1.5 dozen?
6 cookies?
It starts in
1.5 dozen.
It's 12.
Well, 1 dozen is 12, but we have to do the half as well.
18.
Very nice. So she gives away 18 sugar cookies. Here's your sugar cookies. How many will be left?
I'm going to do 18 minus 24.
18 minus 24. What's 18 minus 24?
Give her a second.
18 minus 26.
So count from 18
6.
up to 24.
6.
Right. So we have how many cookies left? So she only has 6 sugar cookies left. And she's going to give away 2.5 dozen chocolate chip. So here's your chocolate chip. She's going to give away 2.5 dozen. So how many is 2.5 dozen? So 1 dozen is 12. Half a dozen is 6. I want to figure out what 2.5 dozen is.
Wait. 28. Is it? 28.
Count again.
So 2 dozen is 24, right?
Uh-huh. Nope.
Oh, 31.
2 dozen's 24. Now add 6 more.
Oh, 30.
Right.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Kids. Who just did that?
Okay. Well, we're going to stop that now because I don't know who's doing that. So, I just